place to start is with getting yourself in shape, you know?
It's one of the easiest ways
And then
to start.
everything else will start to make sense and
It does.
fall into place, and just off of one simple action, like drinking a green smoothie or going to the gym or going for a walk. It just compounds
over time.
Yeah.
It really does. You know, you think about how what are the benefits of when you start exercising? What are the benefits? Let's take a caller. I'm just kidding. Hello. That's what it feels like, right? We're on a radio show and we're going to have somebody call in. First caller, you get, a free Iron Will hat.
Yeah.
And then, that'd be awesome.
We should do that.
That would be actually really cool. We'll just do a live show.
Yeah.
And at some point, maybe we could do that.
We could
that would be pretty cool.
Take in callers. Yeah.
Yeah. Take in a caller and then, we ask this question. They come on and we just do a live show and we answer and all that kind of stuff. But
that would be awesome.
But what are some of the benefits of exercise? Well, people will start naming off of like, you build muscle, you burn fat, you decrease your risk of developmental diseses and things like that. Well, what does it do for your mind? That is so important. You improve your brain capacity, your power, as well as your confidence level and self-esteem. Those are things that no one else sees physically, but they can feel. So when you're more confident and you walk into a room, people can feel that.
Yep.
Because you're more confident. Well, guess what? That helps you with your relationships. That's going to help you perform better as a person, right? As a friend, as a brother, a sister, a mom, a dad, whatever you are. It will help you perform better because of your esteem and how you view yourself has improved because of the work.
I think one thing that I have found about doing that, like exercising every day, is like you said, it improves your ability to talk to people.
Yeah.
Because you feel better about yourself. And so if you feel better about yourself, you're more inclined to strike up conversations with random people or whatever, and not feel like they're judging you or
right.
And I guarantee they're not.
You stop caring what they actually think about you because guess what? Self-security happens from within, not external. Anyway, so all those other things that we used to worry about in junior high, guess what? Adults still worry about that kind of stuff. It's just a different world that you approach. But if you are confident within yourself and you're secure with who you are, it doesn't actually matter what the person you're talking to, what they think about you, right? So then you can be yourself and you can be more confident in the way that you talk and what questions you ask them.
I think we've talked about this before, but you got to think about, like, everyone's going through something in their life that's hard. And not only that, they're going through minor things like a bad hair day or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Just little things that maybe
throws them off.
Threw them off. Yeah.
And then think about yourself in that situation and how if you don't care whatever other people think about you, like, obviously you got to kind of care.
Well, you care, but not so much.
Yeah.
Meaning you don't let the stress, the worry, that's the type of care that I'm saying. You're not worried about what other people think and worried about all of that kind of stuff. But you care in the fact of, like, yes, I care about my body.
Yeah.
I care about how I look and how I present myself because I love myself. So I'm not going to just be grungy and just, some janky dude walking around, spitting on everybody, never has any hygiene. Like, I'm not going to do that because I do care about myself, right? Now, it's when I say don't care about what people think of you, that's a self-esteem type of a thing.
Yeah.
Stop worrying about it. You don't want to create extra stress. We all already have a ton of stress that we're dealing with.
Anxiety is what that causes in me personally.
Yeah, for sure. So how does that work? How do you overcome the worry of what other people think of you?
Yeah.
You guys, it's the same thing. It's compound effect of consistency. you first recognize that's an issue, that's a problem. That's actually one of the hardest steps, is recognizing it. You don't live in denial your whole life, unless you live by the Nile. Okay, fine. That was a stupid joke. Denial. Some people think denial is a river in Africa. But I stole that joke. Sorry. From Zig Ziglar.
You should have left it.
I should have left it. Yeah, exactly. You should have left it where you heard it, buddy. Get back to the point. But the point is don't live in a space that you're blind from the issues that you really do have. We all have issues. We all have pains. And there are solutions to those pains and those issues.
Definitely.
So recognize it first, own up to it, and say, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I have this problem. So now I'm opening up the doors for a solution, right?
And that's what, like, the types of people we try and talk to on this podcast is the people that have a amazing story of overcoming something.
They found solutions.
Yes, of overcoming a hard time or a death or weight loss or anything like that.
We've had some.
We have had
some really crazy
awesome
stories.
Guests.
Crazy awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome because they've overcome it and we've actually got to speak to these people. But crazy in the fact that some of these people could have been dead.
Yeah.
And we would have never heard their story.
Yep.
I commend all of you that have been on the podcast. You guys are awesome. And you've been through a lot. We've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And we keep pushing, we keep punching and keep opening up new doors for new opportunity, right? I'm always open to new opportunities that will help me grow and become better.
Yeah.
And that's a mindset that is developed, you guys. It's not just a choice. Like, you don't just wake up one day and say, that's who I'm going to be right now. Like, it's a process.
You got to be perceptive to new ideas, but learn how to, like, shovel the bad ones away from you and bring in the good ones toward you. Yeah.
The crazy thing is that's scientific. I know it doesn't sound scientific, but what Shane's really saying is what you focus on more of, you start to create more neural pathways in the brain.
Yep.
And the things that you're not giving attention to, those roads that are in your brain, those neural pathways start to degenerate. They break down. It's like an old highway that nobody uses anymore. It crumbles. It breaks down. Guess what? They don't become, they're like not neural connections anymore.
Yeah.
So you start focusing on these positive ones, right? You create a new pathway to a new outcome, a new future. And then the old ones crumble down and they die. And that literally does happen in your brain.
Yeah.
When we talk about neuroplasticity and everything, that's science. It's awesome, in fact. If you have a chance to study more of that kind of stuff, it's great. Go, study neuroplasticity. Read books.
Yeah.
The Skeet Chilton's book I've mentioned before, The Rewired Brain, he talks about that. It's awesome. So, all right, you guys. This has been a good episode. Yeah. We're just chilling,
We had a scheduled caller. But
it fell through. We're not sure why yet. We're gonna have to check up on her, and we'll have her on the next one. I'm sure.
Yep.
But you guys can enjoy this one, and we should. I kind of like the just. Talking. This is kind of ad lib.
Yeah.
We're just kind of throw it out there. Yeah. Hopefully, we weren't too all over the place.
We just were talking and decided to start recording.
Shane pushed record. I didn't even know he was recording.
So, yeah.
I'm like, wait, you should be recording this because he's like, I already have for 7 minutes. I'm like, oh.
So yeah.
Okay, you guys, share this and also contact Shane if you have a story you'd like to share. It doesn't have to be as crazy or as awesome as some of these other stories because everybody has a story. And we'd love to hear your story, and we'd love to see how you overcame and what solutions you came up with.
And learn from your personal story. Yeah.
Yes. And it helps you. It gives you the opportunity to share it, which is also part of the healing process.
And that's one thing that we talked about with Talisha last week is providing a service.
Yeah.
That's Like
Yep.
people that are willing to share their story, provide that service to other people. Yes.
And you never know who you're reaching out to, who hears your story, and it changes them, and it can be a ripple effect.
Yep.
And you may never even know. They may never ever contact you and say, "Hey, guess what? That story helped me, which helped somebody else, which helped a whole group of people, which helped a community."
Yeah.
You might not ever know. But by doing so, that opportunity is there.
Yeah.
It could happen. There could be that awesome ripple effect. And I hope that's what we're doing here.
Yep.
With our stuff.
Me too.
All right, you guys. It's been a good one.
Okay. See you guys.
See ya.